Hi, and welcome back. This is Di Mamita, Salt and Pepper Easy Cooking. And we're back with the salmon cakes with crab meat. And now I'm going to flour it. I know I need the salt, the pepper, and the McCormick seasonal with the garlic powder in it, which is McCormick also. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flour it up, put them together. I put the patties together, and we're going to flour it up and then put it into the skillet. So we're putting a little flour on there just to coat it. Okay. And what I did in the skillet, the kind of oil that I use for frying is canola. So you want to make sure you use canola oil. I don't like the others, remember? Canola. There are certain oils that I use. It would be canola and olive oil. Those are very good oils to use. So you just keep on flouring like I'm doing. Okay. Look at them, they look really nice. And then the next dish that I'm going to make, the twice baked macaroni and cheese. Before we get there, we have to continue to flour up the patties, or cakes, whatever you want to call them. Whatever you call them, they're good. Because this right here, call your partner. So you just keep on flour them up. And then, after you do that, we're going to take them to the dipping pool, which is the canola oil. So, we're coming over here. Okay. We're going to now put them into a nice hot bath of oil, which is canola oil. So remember that. Don't use any other. And you want to make sure it's hot because remember, both of them are already done, be it the salmon and the crab meat. So it's already cooked. So all we're doing is just like seasoning up and making it better to perfection. So we're going to let that cook a little bit. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start my macaroni and cheese. So what we did with the macaroni, we actually will put water in the Dutch oven. And then we boiled it with some salt in it and a little bit of canola oil. Okay, not much, just a little so it won't stick. And then after we boiled it up, I actually took it and I drained it off in the strainer. So now what we're ready to do is we're ready to put our macaroni and cheese together. Okay, so I gotta wash my hands a little bit. And make sure you keep an eye on your salmon cakes. You don't want them to get too done. Or you don't want them to burn. So you gotta watch them. So I'm gonna flip them a little bit before we start. Oh, look at that. Golden brown. That's what you want. You want golden brown. Look at that. Aren't they beautiful? I can't wait to eat, really, for real. I'm hungry. And again, I'm hungry when I cook good food. If I hear bad food, I'm not hungry. If I cook good food, I'm hungry. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to take the macaroni, and then we're going to pour the macaroni off into here, which I've already drained. Okay. Put it in a baking dish. Okay. A little bit that's stuck in there. Let me take that out. Okay. I'm gonna mix it around. And I use my hands a lot, so remember that. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna mix it up together with a little bit of seasoning. Before we do that, I'm gonna take off the salmon cakes with crab meat. I've done salmon cakes before with crab meat, and I've done it before with shrimp, and they're all delicious. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take them off. Wasn't sure whether or not what dish I wanted to put in. We don't want to burn them. Watch them because it doesn't take long to cook them. So remember that. few minutes and golden brown on each side. We still got a minute or so to make them a little bit browner. Okay? So let me set this over to the side. Okay? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to season up my macaroni. Okay? So I already have the seasoning over here. So I'm going to take a little of the seasoning. This is the McCormick's with seasonal, with the garlic powder, which is McCormick's also. I'm going to put a little in here. Okay. Okay, and then I'm going to do a little of pepper, which is salt and pepper, easy cooking, like I always say. Okay, and a little bit of salt. But you know what I forgot to tell you guys? I don't use regular salt. I use sea salt. So sea salt is really good. So I use sea salt. Put a little of that in there. Okay? And we'll just mix it around a little bit. And one little noodle just jumped out. We're going to throw that in the trash. Okay? Now, let's go back to our salmon cakes with the crab meat. I'm going to turn them a little bit more. Oh, look at them. They are beautiful. They're almost ready to come out. They've been in that dipping pool long enough. Just going to turn them over just one more time. Aren't they beautiful? Just stay right there. I'll be back. Okay, and what we're going to do, we're going to take them out. Because they are gorgeous. We're going to make them gorgeous for the ones you love. Or for the ones you love. If you're a housewife. And if you are a house parent. Then you are cooking for a lot of people. So you gotta make sure you make it nice for the ones you love. Okay, I'm going to put my next ones in. To the dipping pool. Doesn't take long. It's a quick meal. But it's a delicious meal. Okay, we're going to let that cook a little bit. We're going to come over to the macaroni. Twice baked macaroni and cheese. Remember, twice baked. Okay, I'm going to put everything together. I'm just going to need to get a spoon. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a cup and maybe a half of heavy cream. That's 1 cup. Wow, 2. We're going to go for that. I think I want 2. Okay? I'm going to mix it around a little bit. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put some butter in. I love butter. Remember, butter is good. It makes everything taste better. Along with that bacon, which I'm going to put some maple bacon, crispy bacon on top of that sauteed spinach I'm going to make. Okay, so we're going to throw that butter in. We need a stick. That's what we need. We need a whole stick. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut it up in 4s and put it in. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add the 2 eggs. Give me a sec. So I'm going to cut this butter up. 4 pieces. Put 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? I'm going to mix that up a little bit. And don't worry, it doesn't have to melt or anything because it will melt in the oven. Okay. Come back with me to the salmon cakes for a minute. Let's take them out. So going to turn them